up the gang and they come and get gang. Grab me a river, get through with the
Alright guys, so of course we got some snow again.
Still snowing.
And we got a pretty clean S14 shell for a little man. He's gonna swap over after this event.
Pretty clean rust wise.
Not a lot of rust, one spot in the trunk.
Here though.
Just cut this out and we're gonna swap over most of his body panels. She's caged. We got the cage in here. It's pretty good. Welds are a little puddly, but
Little hydro.
we're just gonna swap over all the panels.
Got the over fenders.
Right now we're gonna get some Chick-fil-A because we're hungry and we'll get a long ride. This isn't like drift car related, but I bought this Passat. Brake pads were smoked. In order to compress the calipers, you gotta connect this battery, all sketchy, and you have to compress the calipers with the electric motor by connecting a positive and negative to it. Alright, I think it's good. This is retarded.
So stupid.
Stupid V-dubs. Don't buy one.
Alright guys, what's up? A little louder in here from the compressor, but I got everything off of this shell. Banged it out after school. She's back to a non-rolling shell, just for now.
Hey, I got an announcement. $2 Dunkin' coffees. Get out there and get yourself a nice coffee.
We literally just got back and Dunkin's a minute away and he's gone. But wheels, I bought these last night, 20 bucks. Can't beat it. I have to put air in this one, and then we can put the car on the ground and she's good to go. So I'm gonna take the front down right now, and then we'll throw that wheel on and we're good to go.
It needs a little lesson how to put jack stands. Don't put them halfway down the car because it's just gonna teeter. And this is literally like a balance thing. You could walk on the trunk, and you would literally put this down.
You're just filming. Thanks for the help.
I'm pretty hyped right now. He's hyped. This thing's running good. I'm pretty pumped he's finally gonna get to an event this Saturday.
It's been out here for like 20 minutes. I don't look at the temp. Just staying cool.
Cool.
Come up here.
I want to drift this thing so bad.
We got the SR radiator, strut brace, S13 intake, the short ram intake, Yahoo overflow, ready catch can. She's ready.
This Saturday, and hopefully my manifold's done. We can go pick it up and plop the SR back in. Just got back from Jimmy's shop, and here's the new wastegate flange. Welds came out perfect. Jimmy killed it. We got the wastegate welded shut on the turbo, and we're gonna get the stove ripping, and I'm probably gonna throw this thing together because I really want to get this in. I'm really thinking I'm gonna drive this to the event Saturday if the roads aren't bad, just to cruise in it. And yeah, pretty sick. Go to work on the SR now. We're gonna finish putting together the SR, the manifold, turbo, all that, all the lines, harness, everything, and then hopefully tonight I can drop the SR and the tranny and the downpipe, because that's going to be all connected. Drop all that in, mount that up, call it a night, and then finish this thing up this week. I'm pretty pumped. So now we're going to start putting the turbo in the manifold, putting all the feed and return lines for the coolant and oil. First we're going to take off this wastegate bracket because I'm not running the stock wastegate. You can stop. Alright, so we just got the manifold bolted up. This is where the external wastegate's gonna sit. pointed straight down. It actually sticks off pretty far. Hopefully it fits. I think it will. The SI leaves a lot of room in there. We got all these braided lines hooked up. I did the oil feed before I put the turbo on just because it's easier to the turbo itself. Got the coolant feed. Just gotta hook up the drains. And then we're gonna put on the studs. And then I gotta do a couple things over here. I don't know what this is. So it leaks oil, so I'm just gonna block that off. And then I gotta put a clamp on this blue line to that. Then we'll put on the clutch and tranny, wiring harness, and toss her in. So I'm over here pulling out these turbo studs. Couldn't get them with vice grips. Where's the... There it is. I'm trying the double nut trick on this one. Where's the thing? And over here, this one's way shorter, so it's gonna be a little more tricky. So I've been struggling with this stupid stud for like 30 minutes. Double nut wouldn't work because, hold on, look at the end of the thread. I gotta focus. Where is it? It's really hard to focus this fisheye, but
Kid is struggling.
alright, well, it's pretty wrecked. So, finally got this stud out. This other stud was in there, so I was gonna swap it to put a new one, but turns out that one's fine, so I couldn't get it out with the double nut, so got this stupid one out. Got a brand new stud. Throw it in. So now we got all the turbo studs in here. Now I'm just going to connect the rest of the coolant feed drain. No, coolant drain's connected. I need to make a little hose that goes from here to here. I might have the elbow so it can be a straight shot. And then we can move on to the other side. Doing all this, then the clutch. Alright guys, so wastegate is on. This is the dump pipe, it's just gonna go down. Right now, I'm gonna be plopping in the motor without the transmission or anything just to see if the wastegate fits. Because if it doesn't fit, then we're gonna have to bring it back to Jimmy and get it fixed. Alright guys, so we're back again, day 2 on this thing, after getting all the parts. Putting on the clutch and transmission. I just dropped the flywheel on my finger, but it's all good. Alright guys, so I'm not going to bother cleaning the tranny because I'm probably going to need a new one soon. So I got all the bolts in except for this one up here and this one, which I got to go find, and also this one over here. We've got a big bolt bucket from all Nissan parts, so we'll be able to find a bolt. But the snow's not stopping little man. Come out here. We got a nice 1.5 foot already. He wants to take this thing out for some snow skids. We're gonna follow him in the Fozzie because we don't know how it's gonna do, because it literally is slick tires and there's a 1.5 foot of snow. But this is it. Snow is not stopping him. We're getting ready for drift season coming up.
This drift event on Saturday, that's 3 days away.
3 days away. Snow everywhere. It'll be gone though. It's supposed to be like 50 degrees this next week, so we're just gonna go continue on the SR, finish the bolts up, and throw the downpipe on. So those of you who don't know, you don't need every single bolt on here, because if you leave these two out or like a couple here and there, it's only going to be easier to do a clutch or transmission when the motor's in the car. So I can't find bolts, so we're just going to leave them out. I don't see the big deal, but SRs are aluminum blocks, so make sure you have the right length bolts, or else when they go in, it's just gonna pull the threads right out. Alright guys, so I'm ready to put the downpipe on, and I figured out that there's a little flange for the stock wastegate, so I'll show you on the turbo. We got that flange right there. This is where Jimmy welded it up, and on the actual downpipe there's another one, so I'm gonna have to cut that off, and then it should sit nice and flush with this. Not really a big deal, but all this little stuff that I keep running into keeps adding up. Like, these turbo studs were pain, but I got them out, and just gotta cut this downpipe now. I'm thinking, I don't know how like an angle grinder would fit in there, so I'm gonna take a hacksaw, put this in the vise, and just cut it. It kind of sucks because this is a pretty nice downpipe. It's a Powered by Max one.
Way too fast.
Ready? For the vlog, baby.
Woo! Getting real sideways, boys. Yeah! Manji's bitches! Woo! Slow down!
Oh, dude, all over the camera.
So we just moved the S14 out.
Radio's bumping.
Radio's decided to work now.
Alright, we want a burnout right now. Look, a little peel. Watch out. Go to second gear. Alright, so I told him first, second, maybe third. We'll see.
I know what to do.
Pull up a little so you don't hit the ranger. Give it a whirl. Come on, you're good.
Lizard drifts, boy. Alright guys, the 240's first roll. Just gonna turn her around in the street. Let's get it, buddy. Doesn't sound bad. Dude, toss her sideways. And they are back. I'll give him a push. No, they ain't gonna work. Ryan, get out and push. Come on, bud. Ready? Go. Ah! She's a boat.
Alright, so we got the S14 stuck in the road. Well, you can't make it up that. You're gonna get a little head start. Probably doesn't help his tires about the DB because it's so low.
Get on. Oh, hot boy as fuck!
Alright, so we're back out.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Come on.
Turn on. This is lame. I guess our little test fit didn't work because the wastegate is hitting the shock tower right here. So I'm probably gonna have to bring the manifold back to Jimmy, have him move this in so it's pretty much flat with it, and then Maybe have to beat that in a little, but other than that, I think we're good. Everything else is looking good, so guess I'll start wiring it up, taking the manifold off, and probably going to Jimmy's with it. What's up, guys? Back again on the SR, and motor's back out. Pulling off the manifold, turbo, downpipe, and we're gonna go get this fixed where the wastegate's going. Sucks, but at least drift season's postponed because of the snow we got. So I'm not too bummed out, but it is kind of annoying, but we'll get it done. We're gonna bang this out. Got the downpipe off. Studs are still there, and I'm gonna remove the oil feed and the coolant feed, and then undo the manifold, pull this thing, pull it right off. Now I'm thinking we put the wastegate over here, something like that. Put a little elbow to it, even like this, and then it will definitely fit like that. It's gonna be close, but I'm gonna probably bring this back to Jimmy, have him weld this. Kinda sucks, but over here, I'll show you in the engine bay. It's gonna be like over here, and there's plenty of room. Like the turbo only comes to like here. That's why this won't fit like this. But like this has way more room to play. It's a tight fit, should have went top mount, but we're learning here how to do a wastegate, so that's about it.
So if you guys saw, the drift event was canceled just as I got my car done. So I think I'm not even gonna try drifting it. Not try drifting it, but I already drifted it a little bit down the street and it feels good. So I'm just gonna get this shell ready, which means clean the inside out, paint the interior, paint the cage. I chipped up all this sound deadening. This is the only spot left I have to do. I have to pull this like rubbery like stuff from the firewall. There's a little left. Put my pedals in. Interior's done. And then I have to clean the bay, paint it, and we should be good to put my motor in. So probably by next weekend my motor will be in. Interior will be painted, all that good stuff. And I can start swapping my dash over, my door panels, my doors, the radio, the switches, the gauges, all that to the inside after I paint it, which I'll probably be doing soon because there's not much else to do right now, and I'm not just gonna let it sit and not do anything, so I'm gonna start doing that.